Hey everybody, welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we did a couple of side quests, but mostly we went to the second dungeon of the game. And in this episode, we're going to continue on to do just a couple more side quests now that we got the hook shot. And then we're going to continue on to the third dungeon. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started, and go ahead and start with the heart piece that I was trying to get in the last episode but couldn't because we didn't have the hook shot. I swear, when I was a kid and I saw the Ocarina sprite for the first time, I thought it looked like a weird blue nose. I mean, you could kind of see it, like the little wind hole that you blow through to make the sounds. Kind of looks like the nostril. Like it's a huge bulbous nose. I don't know. That's what I always thought it looked like as a kid. Kind of looks like a Squidward nose, except it's more blue. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, those things still do a lot of damage. A lot of things in the Dark World here do a lot of damage. I mean, go figure, it is the land of monsters. Come on. Alright, now that we have the hook shot, we can go through here. And the magic cape is actually going to be required for this, because otherwise you cannot get past this at all. You have to turn invisible and get through it. And with that, you score this piece of heart that's up here. And that is a... that is piece of heart number 2 for the last heart container that we can get. At least in the overworld, anyway. And you can go ahead and get another piece of heart on Death Mountain, actually. Let's go ahead and talk to the old man again because we need to heal up again. Okay, I was really hoping that wouldn't hit me, damn it. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, you can't really go up the stairs any faster with the Pegasus boots. It's only on land. If I could stop bumping into... Okay, if I could stop bumping into things, jeez. There we go, let's go up here. Alright, and now we're going to explore part of Death Mountain that we have yet to go to, actually. We could have gone through here much earlier in the game, around when we got the... Oh, shoot! Those enemies are really annoying, because when you hit them, they turn to stone, and you can't move them at all until they go back to being regular. But yeah, we could have gone through here as early as getting the magic hammer. But there's not really much to do here. With... Oh my gosh. Except there's some cave systems now that we can explore here in Death Mountain. Okay, and now we're in the lower part of Death Mountain. Actually, we do not want to be down here, so let's go back up that way. Oh, go away. Freaking thing. Now, there is an item in this area. I can't for the life of me remember if it's in the dark world or in the light world, and I can't remember which cliffside it's on. So I'm going to have to be cutting in and out until I find that item, because it's not a particularly useful item, but it is something I would like to get for 100%. And it's not in here, so hooray. I guess I could still show this off, though. And we get 50 rupees. Hooray. Get away from me, Moldworms. Moldworms in Link's Awakening are really overpowered. In this game, they're not too bad, but in Link's Awakening, man, for some reason, they have to be one of the most damaging enemies ever. Okay, I don't know if it's here. It is not. Okay, luckily though, we can actually go all the way back up there without having... Oh my god, get away from me. Without having to scale up Death Mountain all the way. By just going through this way. Good thing I know about that too, because on my first couple playthroughs of this game, I didn't even know that this cave would lead all the way back up there, so... It's very nice to know here. And also this fairy will infinitely respawn in this area. Okay, let's see if it's in here. It is not in here either. But there is a secret fairy room in here, so I guess that's kind of cool. I don't want to go down there. Alright, so I'm assuming if I did not find it here in the light world, that it's going to be in the dark world. And I'm assuming it's not going to be in this area. Couldn't hard to check, but... I was assuming not. Wow, I actually spun as soon as I touched the ground. Nice. Alright, so we're going to have to go ahead and turn this area of Death Mountain back into the dark world. Which we can't necessarily keep because we need to turn back into the light world to get over Spectacle Rock, but there's another portal to the dark world later on over here. And we're actually going to need the Titan's Mint to get past this rock too, so... And I failed it, damn it. Ah, I never remember that puzzle correctly. Okay. Those enemies are really annoying because you can never kill them. Okay, there we go. If you pound the pegs in that order, you will unlock another portal here to the Dark World. And that's actually Turtle Rock, the entrance to the 7th dungeon, but we're not going to do anything with that yet. Let's see, is it here? It's not here either. I swear, one of these playthroughs I will remember how to get that item. I know we can get it right now, because all you really need is the cape. Also, these are Lionels. They're very dangerous enemies. And this is something we can't do till much later, so we want to save it for then. Okay. We lift up this rock here. Alright, so this room kind of seems impossible to navigate, but I mean, you do have the hook shot here and everything. You're going to want to use the power of ether. As you saw here, now there's a pathway leading up here that's invisible unless you use ether. So that isn't really going to come into play too much during the game. There's only very few select areas that really have that use of ether. But it's a good thing to know now rather than later, because some dungeons are going to have that come into play. Alright, and you want to use the mirror up here. And we got our second to last piece of heart in the entire game. And fortunately for us, let's see if it's down. No. As I was going to say, fortunately for us, that piece of heart is actually not going to be, well, actually, not really fortunately, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, that piece of heart is actually not going to be accessible until the last dungeon of the game, so we're gonna be taking a backseat on pieces of heart for right now, which is kind of a awkward place to do that because we're on the last one. Okay, can't go that way. Alright, and we get some red rupees here. And I believe this is the exit back up to the upper area. And let's see. Trying to recall how to get that item. Jeez, this is actually very embarrassing for me because for whatever reason this is the only item that really eludes me on how I'm supposed to get it because I can never remember where it is. Here it is! Oh my god. Okay, so go to the Dark World and go to before Spectacle Rock, and what you want to do here is you want to turn on the magic cape so that you can actually get through this little area, because otherwise you'll be constantly getting hurt because of course there's spikes here. And you want to lift up this little thing here, and I believe you do need the Titan's Mitt to get past that. Okay, and I guess they're expecting you to use all kinds of hearts there. And we get the Cane of Burna! Quite possibly the most useless power-up in this game. It's pretty much the same effect as the Magic Cape, except you now have a barrier that I believe damages enemies. But why would you ever want that? I don't understand. But yeah, for the sake of 100%, there it is, finally. Jeez, man. Jeez. Okay. Now, unfortunately, because of my bumbling around, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to tackle Skull Woods like I wanted to. We don't want to get that yet. I'll go ahead and heal up there. Alright. And let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we can do that we need to do right now. I don't really think so. I think the next things to do is to just tackle all the dungeons. But since I was bumbling around like an idiot, not knowing what to do, I don't really have enough time to take on the next dungeon. So I guess I'll go ahead and leave you guys for this episode, and then next time on The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, we're actually going to do some things and actually get progress done. Alright, see you guys next time.